Good morning and welcome. My name is Nataki, massage therapist and yoga instructor at Well Balanced Bodies Holistic Health and Wellness Studio, where we offer wellness products and services to help to connect mind and body. Please check out the description with the link below to the website with more details on the products and services that we offer. So today I wanted to do a short full body practice focusing on the upper back and lower back, which is typically where we hold our stress and really stiff in the morning. So I like to set my intentions and set my space and mood by lighting a candle and some paleo, just setting positive intentions, setting the mood. So today I have a harmony candle, which is a custom made crystal candle. It has some amethyst as well as some other crystals here, and it has a beautiful aroma that brings positivity, that uplifting mood. So just setting my intentions, creating the space where that I can set those positive intentions is a great way to motivate myself to practice in the morning. So let's get started. We're going to start in a comfortable seat, grounding the tailbone into the mat, maybe pulling in the ribs as we draw the shoulders down and elongate through the spine, so top of the crown is skyward. So imagine if there is a wall behind you and you're pressing against it for that nice long spine. You can maybe take the palms face up, welcoming the day. And let's start to close our eyes, maybe focusing on the breath. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling that belly with air. Maybe holding at the top. Then exhale, belly to spine, letting everything go. To help with that breath, we can count, inhale 4 and exhale 4. So let's take a deep breath in for 4, 2, 3, 4, holding at the top, 2, 3, 4, and letting it go, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. Breathing, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and let everything go, 2, 3, 4. And just breathing at your own pace, just taking this moment maybe to set your intentions for either today's class or for the day. On the next inhale, start to blink, open the eyes. We're going to bring the palms down, maybe walk them away from the body. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, start to draw chin to chest. Letting the weight of the head hang heavy, breathing into the back of the neck. Next breath in, we're going to start to round right ear to right shoulder. You can maybe bring that right palm back on the lap and start to walk the left fingertips away, further away from the body as we create that nice long stretch, long line in that left side of the neck. The neck and shoulders is usually where we hold tension and tightness, especially from a long night's rest. If you're like me, sleep in awkward positions. The neck tends to be really tight and stiff in the morning. So this is a great way to stretch the neck muscles. Just keep breathing, inhale and exhale, bringing that ear closer towards the shoulder. Next breath in, we're going to take the gaze up. And exhale, bring the gaze down. So breathing as we move. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, gaze down. Just allowing those muscles to soften as we move. Let's do that twice more. And maybe even involve the hand as we inhale. Start to turn the palm up. And exhale, turn the palm away from the body. Turn it back. Maybe even notice different feel in the muscles as we contract the different aspects, the different muscles in the neck. And when you're ready, start to bring the gaze forward. We're going to do the no motion. So inhale, start to bring the gaze towards that right shoulder. Exhale, bring it towards the opposite corner of the room. Inhale to that right shoulder. So that no motion. And exhale to the opposite corner of the room. And as we did on the other side, you can start to play with this motion, maybe involving the palm. As you inhale, bring the palm face up. Exhale, bring it back. Just breathing as we move, moving as we breathe, noticing how the muscles soften. And on the next inhale, go ahead and bring the gaze center. Take one deep breath in. On the exhale, start to round chin to chest. Maybe bringing that left palm onto the lap. Next inhale, we're going to start to bring that left ear to left shoulder. Maybe start to walk that right palm away from the body. So we did it on the other side, breathing into that right side of the neck. Now, exhaling, maybe bringing the ear closer, just letting gravity do its work. No forcing or pulling, just breathing. On the next inhale, we're going to start to bring the gaze up and exhale it down. Inhale, gaze is up, and exhale down. So we're still keeping that length in the spine as we breathe and move. You can even notice maybe one side of the neck maybe tighter than the other, which is normal. On the next inhale, go ahead and bring it to center. We're going to go ahead and start to draw the opposite way, doing that no motion. So inhale, take the gaze to the left shoulder. Exhale to the opposite corner of the room. Inhale, shoulder. Exhale, opposite corner of the room. You can even start to involve the palm. We did on the other side. Noticing any difference as we breathe and move. Let's do one more round. Releasing any tension in the neck. On the next inhale, go ahead and come to stillness. Take the gaze center and exhale. Bringing that ear maybe closer towards the shoulder. One more deep breath in. Exhale, start to round chin to chest. bringing that palm back onto the lap, breathing into the back of the neck. Let's take one deep breath in and out through the nose, letting the weight of the head hang heavy. Next inhale, start to draw the gaze forward. Coming back to that nice long spine. Let's inhale, take the arms up overhead. On the exhale, we're going to draw that right palm to the left thigh or knee. Drawing those left fingertips skyward as we inhale, still lengthening through the spine. On the exhale, go ahead and rainbow it over to the right. Breathing into that left side of the body. Keeping that tailbone glued into the mat, left hip down as we breathe. Next inhale, go ahead and bring the arm and body back to center. Exhale, we're going to bring that left arm back, so we're twisting to the left. Maybe using that right palm for leverage. As we inhale, draw the spine nice and tall. Exhale, gazing over the shoulder. One more deep breath in through the nose, lengthening through the spine. Exhale. Ground and twist. Next inhale, we're going to release the twist, coming back to center slowly, bringing the arms up overhead as we inhale. Exhale, taking that left palm onto the right knee or thigh. Inhale, drawing those right fingertips skyward as we exhale, rainbow it over to the right. Keeping that right hip grounded, breathing into the left side of the body. Right side of the body. Keeping the gaze forward if that feels good on the neck, or you can bring the gaze down. Allowing those muscles to soften. Next inhale, bringing the body back to center, arm up. Exhale, go ahead and twist to the right, bringing that right arm to the lower back. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist, gazing over that right shoulder. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Lengthening on the inhale. Grounding on the exhale. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, release the twist, coming back to center. Let's take a deep breath in, bringing both arms up. Exhale, draw them down. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to bring the arms directly in front. I'm going to move my candle here. And start to walk the palms forward, away from the body. Maybe letting the weight of the head hang heavy if that feels good. Or keeping the gaze forward, just keeping that nice flat back. Going as far as comfortable. So that you're able to breathe in and out through the nose without holding the breath. If you're holding the breath, you're going too far. Releasing the tension in that lower back. You could even start to rock left to right if that feels good. And coming to stillness, coming to center. We're going to start to walk the palms, the fingers, to the left. Hovering over that left knee or thigh. You can take that right palm and maybe cross it over the left or on top of the left. Breathing into the right side body. Or keep the palms flat on the earth, whichever feels good. Keeping that right hip grounded as we breathe into the side body. One more breath here, in and out through the nose. On the next inhale, you can uncross the palms if they're crossed. Temp the fingers and start to walk them over to the right. Breathing here. Hovering over that right thigh or knee. Breathing into the left side body. As we did on the other side, you can take that left palm and place it on top of the right, or cross it over, or leave the palms grounded, whichever feels good in the body for today. Keeping that left hip grounded, breathing into the left side body. One more breath here, in and out through the nose. Next, inhale, palms across, uncross them, tent the fingers, and start to walk the palms back to center. Deep breath in as we lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Just bringing the body closer towards the earth. Forehead closer towards the earth. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Next, inhale, we're going to start to walk the palms towards the body. Head sits up last. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out. Good. We're going to go ahead and come to all fours here. So just placing the palms, the wrists directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, so they're hip distance apart. Coming into a nice flat back, so gaze is forward. We're going to do a few cat-cows, just warming up the spine. As we inhale, start to drop the belly, bringing the gaze forward, bringing that tailbone skyward. On the exhale, go ahead and push into the palms. As we round through the spine, bringing that tailbone towards the mat, bringing the chins towards the chest. Maybe pushing into all 10 fingers, really articulating through the spine. Exhale. Inhale, bringing that tailbone skyward, belly drops, gaze is forward. Exhale, push into the palms as we round through the spine, chin to chest, tailbone drops. Inhale, belly drops, gaze forward. Exhale, round. So breathing and moving at your own pace. Going as fast or as slow as the breath. We're going to do 2 more rounds here. Just preparing that spine for movement. Keeping it flexible. Spine health is so important. As we inhale, let's take it to flat back. We're going to go ahead and start to bring the weight into that left palm as we lift the right, following with the gaze. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and thread that palm through, coming onto the right ear. We're getting into the shoulders here. Pushing into that left palm as we push into the right hip, allowing those muscles to soften. And release. One more deep breath in and out through the nose. Next, inhale, start to push into that left palm as we de-thread the arm, bringing it skyward, following with the gaze. Inhale. Exhale, release the palm back down onto the earth. We're going to do that on the other side, so start to bring the weight into the right palm as we lift the left, follow with the gaze. Inhale, maybe stacking the shoulders here. Exhale, go ahead and thread that arm through, coming down onto the left cheek or ear, pushing into that right palm as we push into the left hip, allowing those muscles to soften and elongate. Releasing the tension, the tightness in the shoulders. Getting into the shoulder blades. Breathing here. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Next, inhale, start to push into that right palm as we de-thread the arm. Follow with the gaze, bringing it skyward. Inhale. Exhale, release the palm. We're going to go ahead and bring the 2 big toes together to touch and start to bring that tailbone Down on towards the heels, walking the palms towards the front of the mat as we bring the forehead down, coming into child's pose. Breathing into the upper and lower back. This is a great stretch for both upper and lower back, a go-to stretch. Help to release all the tension from a night's rest. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. One more breath. Next inhale, start to walk the palms back towards the body. So we're on our knees here, sitting on our shins. We're going to just work the wrists and the hands from all the work we did and the tension that we hold in our wrists and hands from writing, typing. So just drawing circles with the wrist, one way, then the other. Maybe opening and closing the fist. The next inhale, we're going to draw the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, go ahead and bring the palms down and bring them to the lower back. Interlace them there. We're going to take the palms onto that right hip. So I'm going to face forward so you can see. Taking the palms that are interlaced onto the right hip. So we're creating a wing here. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. One more breath in. On the exhale, go ahead and bring that left ear to left shoulder. Breathing into the neck. Next inhale, go ahead and bring the head forward, center. Take a deep breath in, drawing the palm back. Open up through the chest, the heart, gazes up, mini back bend. Exhale, bring the gaze forward. We're going to take the palms, interlace still onto that left hip, creating a wing on this side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Creating that nice long line on the left side of the neck. Breathing into it. One more breath here, in and out through the nose. Next inhale, we're going to bring the head back to center, forward. Release the palms to the lower back. Draw the palms down as we open up through the chest, through the heart, gazes up, mini back bend. Exhale, release, releasing the palms. We're going to go ahead and come down onto our backs. So keeping the knees bent, coming down onto the backs, we're going to walk the heels towards the glutes. So bringing the palms directly behind the heels so that the fingertips can barely touch or touch. We're going to do some bridges here. So bridges are great for the lower back, for strengthening that lower back and releasing tension in the hip flexors, which is usually the culprit for lower back pain. So on the inhale, we're pressing into all four corners of the feet. Start to lift that tailbone. Then lower back. We're keeping the shoulders grounded. Lifting the lower back. Breathing here. And start to engage those thighs. Bringing the knees forward. And once we come up, we're going to start to engage the glutes. So tighten the glutes here. Without overextending, we're pushing into the shoulders, keeping the shoulders grounded, pushing into all four corners of the feet as we engage through the inner thighs, pressing them together, keeping that nice long line here. Inhale. On the exhale, start to lower one vertebrae at a time. So mid-back, lower back, and tailbone comes down last. Awesome. We're going to do that again. As we inhale, push into all four corners of the feet, lifting that tailbone, lower back, keeping those shoulders grounded, squeezing through the glutes at the top. Inhale, exhale, lower, tailbone comes down last. And take a nice deep breath in and out through the nose. We're going to go ahead and straighten that left leg and start to draw the right knee in towards the body, towards the chest. Keeping that left foot flexed, you can start to draw circles with this right ankle. One way, then the other. Breathing as we move. Maybe pointing and flexing the foot. And when you're ready, come to stillness. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to go ahead and send that right arm out like a T, using that left palm to guide the knee towards the left as we look right. You can allow it to hover, using the core for stability, or place it down onto the earth if that feels good. Breathing here, keeping the shoulder, that right shoulder grounded into the earth as we breathe into the twist. Twists are great for detoxification, detoxifying that spine, releasing any toxins. We're here for one more breath. Next, inhale, using the core to bring the knee back to center. We're going to hug the knee back in towards the chest. Inhale, start to lift the head. Forehead comes towards the knee. Exhale, lower the head down, and we're going to extend and lower that right leg. Let's take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Next, inhale, start to bring that left knee in towards the chest, using both arms to hug it in. Keeping that right foot flexed, breathing into this pose. Next, inhale, start to go ahead and bring that left arm out like a T, using the right palm to guide that knee towards the right as we look left. Breathing here. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Again, you can have the knee hover. If it feels good in the body, bringing the knee towards the earth or that foot towards the earth. Just keeping that left shoulder grounded. Next, inhale, go ahead and bring the knee back to center. Hug it in towards the chest using both palms. As we inhale, lift the forehead, knee to forehead. Exhale, lower the head gently and lower that leg long. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to take another deep breath in, this time bringing the arms up overhead. Stretching through the spine, through the whole body, acting as if someone was stretching us from either end, maybe pointing the toes, reaching the arms, the fingertips overhead. Take a deep breath in. This time on the exhale, let out a detoxifying sigh. Open the mouth, stick out the tongue. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to do another ha, H-A, as we bring the arms down. Let's go ahead and bend through both knees. We're going to take that right foot and cross it over the left, coming into a figure four position. So cross it over the left knee, coming into a figure four. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Could stay here, maybe using that right palm to draw the knee towards the right. Or taking that right palm, threading it through as we lift the left leg, left knee, and draw it in towards the chest. This is a great stretch, hip flexor stretch. Breathing into it here, using that right elbow to draw that right knee towards the right, keeping both feet flexed, protecting the lower back. Using the breath to draw the knee in towards the chest. One more breath in. On the exhale, lower the leg. Coming back into that original figure 4. If you lifted that knee, take a deep breath in here. Exhale, uncross the leg. We're going to do that on the other side. So taking that left foot, cross it over the right knee. You can either stay here if you did on the other side, maybe using that left palm to draw the knee over to the left, or thread that palm through, coming onto the back of the thigh, using that left elbow or arm to draw that knee towards the left as we bring that right knee in towards the chest, breathing into this stretch, allowing those lower back and hip flexor muscles to soften. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. One more breath in. On the exhale, go ahead and bring that right foot slowly down onto the earth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, uncross the leg, bringing the left foot to meet the right. We're going to heel toe the feet as wide as the mat and do some windshield wipers. So inhale, draw the knees to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Just moving as we breathe. Some nice massage for the glutes, maybe even the lower back. And when you're ready, come to center, come to stillness. You can draw the knees in towards each other, just resetting that lower back. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. And when you're ready, go ahead and heel toe the feet, big toes touch. We're going to draw both knees in towards the chest, using both palms to hug the knees in. Inhale, start to lift the head, drawing the forehead towards the knees. Deep breath in, coming into a tight ball. Exhale, lower the head. And let's start to rock the body left to right. Maybe start with the hips and then involving the whole body. So we're massaging that whole back, the lower back, the spine, the upper back. Just getting out any leftover tension. And when you're ready, come to stillness, come to center. I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, draw the legs long out in front of us. Palms beside us, maybe face up, letting the feet fall open, coming into Savasana. We're only going to stay here just for a moment, as if we're starting our day, we don't want to fall asleep. So let's just focus on the breath here, just for a couple of breaths as we inhale. Elongate through the spine, breathing into that belly, filling that belly with air, maybe watching it rise. Exhale, belly to spine, letting everything go. Let's do that once more as we inhale, fill the belly with air. So acting as if it's a balloon and inflating the belly. Exhale, belly to spine, deflating everything, all the unwanted stale air. Just take one more breath here, just breathing at your own pace. And then start to go ahead and turn to either side, left or right, coming into a fetal position. We're going to take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Next inhale, go ahead and sit up into a comfortable seat as we started at the beginning of class. Drawing the shoulders down, maybe palms face up. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Next inhale, start to draw the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms together, thumbs to heart center, sealing in our practice, thanking ourselves for showing up and being committed to health and wellness. And just taking the time to stretch the body and create positive intentions for the day.